In Trump's economy, he picks the winners and the losers. Until last week, the controversy over TikTok, the Chinese-owned video-sharing app, concerned the question of national security and censorship. But on January 20th, when President Trump signed an executive order posing enforcement of the federal ban of the app, the significance of the TikTok controversy changed. It is now also a story about how the Trump administration seems intent on managing the economy. The centralization of policy in the president would be more like a command economy. Just call it command capitalism. But more important than the deal itself is the approach. It hints at a new era in economic policy for the United States that is centered on a paramount leader, Mr. Trump, actively picking winners and losers. To be sure, the federal government, usually by way of Congress, has previously practiced industrial policy, but the centralization of policy in the president would be something different, more like a commanded economy, which in the United States might be called command capitalism. But command capitalism had several major drawbacks. For one, when success in business means gaining government favor as opposed to, say, making good products, the incentives for innovation and quality disappear. We know how this turns out. Companies that depend on preferential government treatment, such as Boeing, or the aerospace industry more generally, tend toward stagnation. When President Dwight Eisenhower and Joe Biden warned about the dangers of the military, industrial, and tech industrial complexes, this danger was in part what they were talking about. Mr. Trump will hopefully face more effective resistance than Mr. Xi and Mussolini did. But if the TikTok episode is any indication, Americans should prepare themselves for 4 years in which the economy becomes more like a version of The Apprentice, with Mr. Trump once again picking winners and losers.